my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenant and the giving of the law and the service of power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, G430, who everybody ignorant called Jesus Christ, and the promises, verse 5, whose are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Hamashiach came, who is over all, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, blessed forever, Amen. Okay, so the Lord is saying, for my people, my right here got Jewish brothers. It's not Jewish Israelites, which consist of Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans and speckled birds, brothers and sisters. I would be willing to be forever cursed, cut off from Hamashiach. That word Christ is Hamashiach. If that would save them, they are the people of Israel, chosen to be God's adopted children. God revealed, God power, or Elohim or Elohim revealed his glory to them. He made covenants with them and gave them his law. He gave them the privilege of worshiping him and receiving his wonderful promises. Verse 5, it said, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and their ancestors, and Hamashiach himself was an Israelite. See, as far as his human nature is concerned, and he is God. He is Elohim. He is Elohim. He is power. To one who rules over everything and is worthy of eternal praise. Amen. Okay? So what are these people talking about, man, in John 3:16? Let's go to 2nd Esdras. Second Esdras chapter 6, verses let's start at 54 and read down to 59. It said, and after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. See? Verse 55, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake. See, the world was made for the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, along with these speckled birds' sake. For as for the other people, say what? And as for the other people, say what? And as for the other people which also came from Adam, thou hast said they are nothing but like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. Wow. So this is how the Lord feel about these other nations, man. So why is our people continue to try to let these people push that John 3:16 on them when the Lord don't care nothing for these other nations, man? You got to be crazy as hell, man. Okay, so that tells us right here, these Geno Jenkins and all these other yabba dabba doing don't know the Bible, man. It said, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathens, say what? These heathens which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us, and devour us. See, this is what's going on. And you got to be some of the dumbest people on the face of the earth to hear a verse like this here and continue to come with that motherfucking madness, man. You people crazy, man. It said, but we, thy people, talking about the Negro, the brothers, starting with the elder apostles and bishops and like-minded men on down to myself. But we, thy people, say what? But we, thy people whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover are given unto their hands. See, we were given into these devil hands for what we did to the Lord. Okay, we violated the Lord's covenant, man. So the Lord gave us over to these devils and let them rule over us. It said, if the world now be made for our sake, why do we not possess the inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? See, right now, we've been crying out to the Lord, and the Lord is answering our prayer now, see? You see? But only the hopefully elect can see these things, but the rest were blinded. They're set for the judgment, man. Let's go back to Isaiah chapter 45 and read 5 and 6. It said, I am Yahweh, and there is none else. There is no power beside me. I gird thee, though thou hast not known me. See, we had not known the Lord until we came into this truth, and then that's when we got to learn about the Lord and know the Lord, and grow in the Lord, and let the Lord give us that our what is it called the Lord, man, I can't think of that word right offhand. The Lord give you your, I can't think of the word, your increase. Okay, he give everybody their increase, their talents. And if these people just sitting on their talents and not doing nothing with their talent, the Lord gonna destroy them, man. That means you settle on your leads, okay? And we got a lot of our people like that, man. They believe in this doctrine. They think just sitting on idly by and waiting on somebody to save them. That's not gonna happen, man. Faith without works is dead. Okay. It said that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west, and that there is none beside me. I am Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, and there is none else. For I sloppy. Verse 7, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, do all these things. You see, it's the Lord through his only begotten son is doing all these things. You see? Okay, so Yahweh, and there's none. So I am Yahweh, and there is none. So he's exposing all false religion, including Christianity, Islam, Catholicism, that's the capitalism, Freemasonry, by declaring his name, his power, and his exclusive relationship with Israel, which consists of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, prophetic link, these fake Christian nations who claim to follow God but ignore his true people will be ashamed and judged, according to pursuing Zephaniah chapter 2 verses 10. Let's get Zephaniah chapter 2 verses 10. And it reads, it said, this shall they have for their pride, because they have reproached and magnified themselves against the people of of Yahweh of hosts. So verse 10 is saying, let's start at 9. It says, therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh shall host, the power of Israel, surely Moab shall be as Sodom, and the children of Ammon as Gomorrah, even the breeding of nettles and the salt pits, and a perpetual desolation, and a residue of my people shall spoil them, and the remnant of my people shall possess them. See, we're going to possess all these nations. Verse 10, they go to point. This shall they have for their pride, because they have reproached and magnified themselves against the people of Yahweh of hosts. So verse 10 is saying, they will receive their wages of their pride, and for they have scoffed at the people of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh shall of heaven's army. See? So you had all these nations marveling and scoffing the people of Israel. That get Revelation chapter 3. Revelation chapter 3, verses 9. Let's start at 8. It said, I know thy works. Say what? Remember I said faith without works is dead. The Lord said right here, I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it, for thou hast a little strength, and has kept my word, and has not denied my name. Verse 9, go to point. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews, talking about the Amalek now, claim to be us, that's over there in our land playing to be us, and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. See, the Lord don't love all these other nations, man. So if y'all people come and let these people come to y'all with that John 3:17 or John 3:16, man, y'all some damn idiots. So the Lord said, I form the light and create darkness. So he controlled good and evil, peace and disaster. He's behind all these end time plagues, earthquakes, famine, and war. Pursuing 2nd Esdras 15 and 16. That's why I went off into 2nd Esdras. Christians can't understand this because their fake God only love. That's Caesar Borgia, fake white man Jesus. Okay, woe to him that striveth with his maker. See, so this is talking about. This is Isaiah chapter 47, verses 9 through 12. Let's get that. Isaiah chapter 45, verses 9 through 12. It said, woe unto them that strive with his maker. Let the potsherd strive with the potsherds of the earth. Shall the clay say to them that fashion it, what maketh thou? Or thy works, he have no hands. Verse 10, woe unto him that saith unto his father, what begettest thou? Or thou to the woman, what hast thou brought forth? Verse 11, thus saith Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, and his Maker, ask me of things to come concerning my son and concerning the work of my hands. Command ye me. Verse 12, it said, I have made the earth and created man upon it. Even my hands have stretched out the heavens, and all their hosts have I commanded. See? So, verse 8 through 12 is saying, open up, O heaven, and pour out your righteousness. Let the earth open wide so salvation and righteousness can sprout up together. I, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, created them. Verse 9, it said, what sorrow await those who argue with their creator? Does a clay pot argue with its maker? Does a clay dispute with the one who shapes it, saying, stop, you're doing it wrong? Does a pot exclaim, how clumsy can you be? How terrible, verse 10, how terrible it would be if a newborn baby said to his father, why was I born? Or if it said to his mother, why did you make me this way? Verse 11, it said, this is what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua said, the Holy One of Israel and your Creator. Do you question what I do for my children? Do you give me orders about the work of my hands? I am the one, verse 12, I am the one who made the earth and created people to live on it. With my hand I stretched out the heaven, all the stars are at my command. See? Powerful power, man. So you got only people trying to buck up and create a different artificial inheritance is the Edomites through their AI. So he controls the good and the evil, peace and disaster. He's behind it all. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, G430, who y'all ignorant call Jesus Christ. All the end time plague, earthquakes, famine, and war come from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, pursuing 2nd Ezra, the 15th and the 16th chapter. Christians can't understand this because their fake God only loves, See, the Lord hates. The Lord ain't coming with no love, man. The Lord coming back with fire and these plagues thereof. Prophetic link, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is doing these works, these marvelous work now. Weather, tornadoes, earthquakes, storms, warfare. We're getting ready to go into war. We're already in World War III, just in the early phases of it. It's a AI domination, nuclear threats, economic collapse to shake the earth and to humble the proud. The Lord is doing all this. This is his movie. Woe unto them that strive with his maker. So those who fight against this truth, whether Christian pastors, scientists, or political leaders, the Democrats and Republicans and the judges, the Supreme Court, all of them, the Lord finna go ahead and destroy their ass, are fighting against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Okay, he's the potter and we are the clay. Okay, the prophetic link as the elite roll out the Agenda 2030 digital ID and the AI gods, they are striving against their maker, but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua says he created the earth and will judge it, verses 12. So prophetic chart, John 3:16 live versus Isaiah 45 true. John 3:16 said God loved everyone, but Isaiah chapter 45 verse 4, for Jacob my servant's sake. So the Lord loved Jacob, man. The rest of these nations are nothing but spittle to him. Universal, in John 3:16, they come with a universal salvation. The elect, so that's a false doctrine. Pursuing Romans 11:26, the elect of Israel shall be saved. God doesn't create evil. This is what they be saying in the churches. They unlearn. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua creates light and darkness, good and evil. God, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, accept all nations, that's a lie. Pursuing Amos 3, chapter 3, verses 1 and 2, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai only loved Israel. Right here, they said Jesus loved unconditionally. That's their doctrine. Pursuing Matthew chapter 10, verse 34, I come not to bring peace, but the sword. See, the Lord coming with that sword. Second Ezra chapter 16, verses 9. Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. See? So it's going to be the end of their world, not ours. It's going to be the beginning of ours. The Lord said in Revelation chapter, let's get that. Revelation chapter 18, verses 4. It said, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin, and that ye receive not of her plague. See, tell Jake this here, man. These people is not hearing it. They not hearing this new song that the elder apostles and bishops and like-minded men on down, as myself, is singing. They too busy trying to trust in the devil. And they're gonna be destroyed. That goes to Malachi chapter 1, verses 4. It reads, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. So you can tell it's a Jake, the way how he using his word, like throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh has indignation forever. See? Lord hate these people forever, man. These are the wicked. They are the wicked. Let's get Isaiah chapter 14, verses 1 and 2. They are the devil that the Bible speaks of. They God is the devil. It reads, it said, for Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel, not all nations. For Yahweh, say what? For Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will choose Israel and set them in their own land, and strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Verse 2, and the people shall take them, see, we're going to take their ass, and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captive, whose captive they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. See, this is what's coming. And this is what these elites trying to stop. So conclusion, the marvelous work is Israel awakening and Babylon's fall. So the so-called Christian world is doomed in their blindness. They've taken a twist. They have taken and twist the doctrine, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai doctrine, and rejected the covenant people. Meanwhile, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai is doing exactly what Isaiah 45 declared, raising up the leaders, tearing down the empire, and redeeming his elect in real time. This is the marvelous work and wonder. Let's get Isaiah and close right here. Isaiah 29. Isaiah chapter 29. Isaiah 29 verses let's start at 13. It says, wherefore Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua said, for as much as this people draw near to me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their hearts far from me, and their fear towards me is taught by the precepts of men. So let these little white tagging Christians continue to hear that smooth shit. These precepts of men, so they're gonna learn the hard way, pursuing second Esdras, the ninth chapter 1 through 12. Okay, so it said, for the wisdom of their wise men shall perish. Say what? For the wisdom of their wise men shall perish, and the understanding of their prudent men shall be hid. So the Lord is saying right here, and so Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua said, these people say they are mine. They honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me, and their worship of me is nothing but man-made rule learned by rote. Because of this, I will once again astound these hypocrites with amazing wonders. The wisdom of the wise will pass away, and the intelligence of the intelligent will disappear. Verse 15, it said, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? See, this is what 2/3 of our people do when they join unto this devil, man. They meet in them rooms, in them secret rooms. So the Lord said, this is what the Lord said. What sorrow, say what? What sorrow awaits those who try to hide their plans from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, who do their evil deeds in the dark, and they Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua can't see me. This is what they said. And they say he doesn't know what's going on. See? Verse 16. Surely your turning things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay, for shall the work say to him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? So verse 16 is saying, how foolish can you be? He is the potter, and he is certainly greater than you. The clay, say what? The clay should be, should the created thing say of the one who made it, he didn't make me? Does a jar ever say, the potter who made me is stupid? Man. So with all that being said, I hope you all edified. Let's get a prayer. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call lawyer, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah Kadash, Shalom. And second, I'd like to say, shout out, a double shout and double honor to all the elder apostles and bishops from GMS and men of valor who rule well. And third, I would like to say shalom, shalom, shalom to all the like-minded men on down as myself that pushing forth this truth and sincerity. And may Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai bless us all. Even the like-minded sister that's getting in line. Like I said, shouts out to you all as well. And may Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai bless us all as we go further off into the great tribulation. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'm out.